Hi guys, welcome back to your weekly dose of life-work balance. In today's video, we look at the difference between emotions and feelings, something that my clients often mix up because they don't really know what is causing them fear or tension and what they can do to get unstuck. My name is Sabrina Cadini. I'm your holistic precision life coach and the creator of the life-work balance system, helping you live and work better thanks to customized lifestyle changes. If you'd like to learn more, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell to receive notifications every time I have new content for you. Last week, I talked about a negativity bias. I'll link the video here in case you missed it. And I mentioned emotions. So I thought a video explaining how they differ from feelings would be a great idea, since many clients of mine are always confused. And I was too before becoming a coach. The words emotions and feelings are often used interchangeably, but they're not the same. And when you learn about them and the effects they can have, you can modify your behavior and make better decisions, living and working better. Emotions are reactions that are produced in our physical body. They can be triggered by experiences, memories, or thoughts. The six major emotions are anger, disgust, fear, happiness, sadness, and surprise. However, some studies have uncovered 27 varieties of reported emotional experience, including awe, boredom, contempt, disappointment, envy, guilt, horror, interest, pride, sympathy, triumph, and more. Emotions are not conscious, they're physical and instinctual. Their original function was to help us produce quick reactions to threats or rewards and help us survive and live life. And if you think about that, it makes perfect sense. When you feel fear, you want to get out of that place or avoid that situation. When you feel happiness, you want to repeat that positive experience or spend more time with that person. How do emotions happen? Well, they start in our brain, and there's a complex chemical process involving different areas playing like an orchestra. This is why I'm obsessed about our brain, such an amazing machine. The limbic system is the main area of the brain involved with emotions. When we experience an event, let's say a car coming towards us, that will generate fear, the thalamus sends data to the sensory cortex, and the hippocampus relies on memories to decide how the body needs to react. Then the amygdala decodes the emotion, and the hypothalamus triggers our fight or flight response, modifying our behavior and preparing us for action. With changes in our muscles, we'll run away from the car, I hope. And this can also include changes in the blood flow, brain activity, facial expressions, body language, and so on, depending on the experience. When we experience love, the brain also releases chemicals, dopamine and oxytocin, depending on the type of love, that make the experience truly unforgettable. And we feel calm, safe, and happy. Things, however, can get complicated. Our prefrontal cortex, which is involved with decision making, and it's where we store our value system, our self control, can suppress emotions if we deem them bad for us. At the same time, strong emotions can cause our rational brain to shut down because the amygdala takes less time to respond than our rational brain. And as a result, rational thinking, creativity, and empathy are put on hold. If you suffer from anxiety disorders, you might have an overactive amygdala that constantly perceives danger and threat. But the good news is that we can change our neural pathways thanks to neuroplasticity, something that I talked about in episode 3 of this series. I'll link the video here, and I'll share more in a few minutes. Feelings, on the other hand, happen in our mind. They are conscious. They are a reaction to the emotions we experience. They are based on how we perceive situations or thoughts. For this reason, feelings are highly individual. They are influenced by personal experience, beliefs, and memories. Two people can experience the same exact event and feel in a different way from one another. Basically, feelings are a reflection of what happens in our body when we experience an emotion, and the brain associates a meaning to it. The opposite is also true. If you think about something threatening or dangerous, you can expect an emotional fear response. But while emotions are temporary, feelings can last long if you're not able to take control of them. So I hope that by now you understand the difference between emotions and feelings so that you can become more aware of how you feel, why you feel that way, and take the appropriate action that can make a difference in your life. So here are some tips to help you. Tip number one, reflect on the situation. When you feel something is happening in your body, you're getting fearful, you're getting angry, try to understand how this happened. If necessary, give yourself a few seconds to scan your body and the environment. Take a couple of deep breaths and focus on the present moment to slow down before you decide to take action. The practice of breathing and slowing down allows your brain to receive more oxygen to think clearly and manage the event better instead of keeping you in that panic or anger mode. And maybe look at the situation under a different perspective. Tip number two, recognize your emotions and feelings. It may not be easy at the beginning because you've always reacted in the same way for years. Your body and brain have learned certain habits and they're repeating themselves whenever you feel in a certain way. But try to stop that cycle. Try to analyze it by recognizing what emotions you're feeling and what feelings are coming to the surface. Was your initial reaction justified or did you overreact? Identify which emotions and or feelings are causing you to act in that way. And notice what happens as an observer, detached from your body and mind. You stay present and focused instead of being victim of your thoughts, of your feelings. And tip three, reframe your thoughts. This is neuroplasticity in action, the ability for your brain to rewire and create new neural connections based on new information and habits. Your feelings can control your thoughts. You may have beliefs that are not true or are inaccurate, and they can generate the wrong feelings. They can lead to negativity bias. They can lead to negative self-talk. They can lead to ruminating over and over. This may sound very familiar to you. But when you choose your thoughts, you can regain control of your feelings, be more aligned with reality, and live and work better. When you practice choosing your thoughts, the brain will take notice, the habit will stick, and you will be able to break the pattern, to change your outlook about life. You will learn to respond consciously instead of reacting impulsively. When I work with my clients, they learned that there are no good or bad emotions. They're just a way that their body reacts to the environment around them. And the best solution is to control the reactions to their emotions. That is, their feelings. They stop inhibiting, ignoring, or blaming their emotions for how they live. They listen to their bodies, they accept their emotions, they become compassionate, they understand, they reframe, and they thrive. The process is not easy and it doesn't happen quickly, but working with a coach like me can help them make progress day after day. And if you think you need help with gaining more control of your emotions and feelings, you may be interested in my program, Reframe and Thrive, focused on stress, anxiety, and burnout. It's a 6-week program that will help you learn how the stress response works and its effects in our body and brain. Identify the type of pressure you're experiencing. Is it stress? Is it anxiety? Is it burnout? Recognize your triggers and create your reframe toolkit with personalized strategies and techniques to reframe your stress response, shift your mindset, build resilience, and reclaim your energy, purpose, focus, and joy in your life, not to mention precious time for sustained success. I'll add the link to the program below so that you can check it out, and you can always schedule a complimentary clarity call with me to discuss more in detail and see if this is the best solution for you before you make a decision. I'll see you in episode 34 of your weekly dose of life core balance next week, where we will go back to the plan pillar and we'll take a look at multitasking. If you tend to work on multiple tasks and projects at the same time without the results you were expecting, don't miss it. If you liked this video and you want to see more, make sure you share it with your friends, give it thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so you'll get notified when I have new video content. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to live life fully. See you soon.